Opportunity to welcome you again, all formally, to the awards that we're holding tonight. And whilst we're all missing our old world approaches to celebrating with events like this in real spaces and with real company, I'm sure you'll appreciate this is the best that we could do in the circumstances we find ourselves in. We're not yet quite back to where we can plan for events like we used to. Hopefully those days will come back fairly soon. Last year, at this point, I took the chance to applaud you all for the way that you responded to the challenges of 2020. The early years sector was undoubtedly one of the best sectors at responding to the challenges and providing fantastic childcare. Last year was a time of ever-changing policy and coping with the unknown. And I'm sure we'd all hope that 2021 would be completely different, but actually it seems as being more of the same. However, there has been a constant in this year, and that has been the early years sector's commitment to the children and families that you serve. Through our work with you, we've heard fantastic case studies from all across Wales about the work that you are doing in your settings, in shaping the lives of the young children that you work for, and on behalf of the families and communities that you work in. You should all applaud yourself for that. It is fantastic work, and without it, Wales certainly wouldn't be the country that it is. Tonight, we will rightfully see on the screen the shortlisted candidates, and we'll acknowledge and appreciate the work that they've done. And of course, out of that, we have to select a winner. However, at the same time, we'll acknowledge that we've hundreds of members, and all of them in their own way are doing great work. From us, from Early Years Wales, please accept our congratulations to you all for the work that you do. Secondly, I just wanted to acknowledge that events like tonight, even online, don't happen just at the wave of a magic wand or the whim of a CEO. Behind the scenes, there's a huge team of people who work really consistently hard to create events like tonight, to sift through applications, to assess evidence, select the shortlists and the winners. So on behalf of myself, I'd just like to thank all colleagues who've been involved in judging, administering and selecting the shortlist, preparing the slides that we'll see tonight and getting us ready to present some awards. Also at this time, it's a great opportunity for me to acknowledge that I'm blessed, fortunate, and in a good position to have an informed, passionate workforce in Early Years Wales who consistently work hard on behalf of members to provide a range of services. Oftentimes we'll share with you the successful projects that we're involved in, or updates or exciting pieces of work. But in particular tonight, I wanted to take the opportunity to acknowledge the work of those colleagues who don't have projects to share, but who work tirelessly to run an organization behind the scenes. Our administration services and finance teams, those staff that operate websites and social media, all the processes that you'd expect to be in place, but without which an organization like Early Years Wales wouldn't run. So from me to all of my colleagues, a great big thank you for everything that you do. And to you, a great big thank you again for being with us tonight. I'm going to move on to start talking about the business that we're here to do tonight, which is the awards that we're about to present. So the first award that we're looking to present, and we have two awards in this category, is the Setting of the Year. These were asked to be settings that demonstrated their passion for working with early years children and providing high quality childcare. Settings that create safe, stimulating environments where children are encouraged to play, learn and thrive. And where staff are valued and supported in their roles, and where links to parents, partners and the communities are strong or exemplary. So shortlisted in these categories are Bentlech Playgroup, sorry, put my teeth back in. Bentlech Playgroup, Anglesey. Gibbonstown Children's Centre in the Vale of Glamorgan. Sunray Daycare Nursery, Flintshire. Kaya Fair Nursery, Carmarthenshire. Little Lambs Day Nursery, Conway. And Child's Play, Swansea. And so the winner of the category that was for settings with 0 to 19 is Bentlech Playgroup in Anglesey. Ynys Môn. So if you're on screen and you can give them a wave, give them a wave. And at this point, Andrea, did you want me to invite Bentlech to say anything or to say anything at all, or shall I just move on? Your call.
If they'd like to, we'd love to hear from them, but if they're shy, then that's okay as well.
Hi, it's Natalie here from Bentlech. I've got a few staff on the Zoom call tonight. I'm sure they're jumping up and down. Just well done to all my staff and all my team, and thank you very much for acknowledging all the work we've put in. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Natalie and your team. Among the things that you were recognised for was the focus on child-led, clean environments that encourage play and learning. Your outdoor environment with barefoot trails, water runs, climbing frames, soft play and craft stations. Your updated and stringent hygiene and cleaning routines. I'm going to slow down. The interaction you have with your parents from Seesaw, helping children to learn when they're not in the setting with yourself, and your commitment to staff training and increased use of Welsh to enable children to learn and speak confidently in the community. Once again, join me in congratulating Bentlech Playgroup and Anglesey. Well done, Natalie and your colleagues. Our second winner in the setting of the year is for those larger establishments that have more than 20 resident children with them or children in their settings. And our winner this year is Little Lambs Day Nursery from Conway.
Yes!
Wait, that's us.
Yes! Sorry, I took the mic off. Oh, my staff are on here as well. Hi!
Oh, congratulations, Little Lambs. You're welcome to say something if you'd like to, but well done on behalf of Early Years Wales and all of our staff and members.
I'm absolutely over the moon. That is absolutely amazing. My team are going to be so happy. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you to everyone at Early Years Wales. Thank you to all of my team. I can't explain how amazing they are. It really has been such a difficult 12 months, and to end this year with this award honestly means a massive amount. I know this is virtual tonight, but I can assure you next week when we have our Christmas party, we'll be celebrating on a massive scale. I just want to say thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you.
Woo!
Little Lambs team, thank you and congratulations. Lovely to hear your voice, and such a shame we can't be with you to celebrate next week, but I'm sure we'll think about you as you're raising a glass or two.
Thank you.
You were recognised for utilising your underused outdoor space, developing it into beautiful learning spaces for your children. Obviously, you've worked hard with your colleagues to refurbish with staff involvement in the design. And you now have created a free flow play environment which happens indoors and outdoors. You are recognised for your value and support that you give to all staff and to the children's parents who receive learning packs throughout the pandemic to support their learning at home. Your embracement of technology, live Facebook sessions for families, the use of a family app to keep the parents updated, and your strong links with the community through your Spread the Happiness project, which I'm sure will carry on next week as you celebrate your successes. So well done. Your whole family approach and your innovative ways of working caught the appeal of the judges. So congratulations once again to our 2 settings of the year, Little Lambs Day Nursery and Benllech Playgroup. Well done to you both. And I'm going to hand back now to Andrea, who I think is going to take the next category and award those awards.
Yeah, thank you, Dave. The next category is Early Years Wales Practitioner of the Year, and we were looking for an outstanding staff member dedicated to their job role, passionate and caring for children, showing commitment, high quality, good role model and mentoring to other staff, and excellent working relationships. And we've shortlisted down to, sorry, my Alexa's just gone off. Unplug it. Mary Darcy, Thornhill Playgroup, Paula Lawrenson, Ysgol Llandrillo in Ross Daycare, Conwy, and Patricia Littlemore, Benllech Playgroup, Isle of Anglesey. And the winner is Paula Lawrenson. Congratulations.
Tell me now.
I'm not sure if Paula's here tonight.
What do you think?
Hi.
Hi, Paula. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. That's really surprised me. I'm shocked.
A good shock, I hope. So judges felt that you showed that you were hardworking and passionate, particularly like the creation of your mini forest school and your outdoor area, that you brought staff together and held innovative holiday activities all across all the ages, and built positive communication with parents. So you stood out for the judges for those things. So I don't know if we wanted to say anything.
Oh, I'm not very good at things like this, but
that's fine.
Thank you so much. But honestly, I couldn't do it without the fantastic team that I work with here. Without them, none of this would have been possible. So yeah, thank you so much.
Well, congratulations again. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I'm now going to hand over to Moya, who's our manager up there in North Wales. If she's there.
Hi all, yes, I'm here.
Brilliant.
Wow, North Wales is doing quite well so far, so good. So Diane, everybody. Yeah, so I'm going to give out award for Award 3, Early Years Wales Volunteer of the Year. Now, this was for an outstanding individual who goes above and beyond to donate their time to the early years sector. They show a passion for childcare and volunteer their free time to make a difference. They could work within the setting or be a valued member of the committee, a trustee, for instance. No need for shortlisting on this one, I'm afraid, as all the judges agreed that this candidate was exceptional. He kept Cynfran Preschool in Conway going, a committee member and now chairperson. Cynfran Preschool believe that they only survived through the pandemic due to his tireless support, spending hours of his free time supporting staff, being a driving force for the new build and sourcing much needed funding and grants. So well done. I think Cynfran have gone into a lovely new build. It's been a long time coming for them, and the whole team have worked extremely hard. This is what they had to say about him. He's always at the end of the phone. His bucket loads of compassion, genuinely cares about his community. So without further ado, the winner is Rory McIntyre. So since joining the Playgroup Committee in 2019, Rory has given fantastic support to the group, which has been key to its subsequent survival in the face of the pandemic. I don't think Rory is with us tonight, unless he's come in as an add-on.
I think he's working this evening.
Yeah, he's got some work commitments. So well done, Rory. Fundraising has been a big part of keeping a lot of settings afloat, and I know Rory has worked really hard, and I have myself heard from Cynfran Playgroup. They're a fantastic team, and I know they do appreciate him, because I think the key word there is he's giving up a lot of time for free, as do many volunteers out there. They certainly keep the childcare sector afloat alongside all the workers. So without further ado, well done, Rory. I look forward to meeting him with his award next year. which isn't that far off, 3 or 4 weeks, is it? 2022. So well done, Rory, Diane, and Cumbrian Preschool as well. And the setting were keen for us to show you what they've been able to achieve with Rory's help. So we've got a very short video that we'd like you to see to give you an idea of their setting. Thank you. I think you'll agree it's really nice to make it all come alive when you see little videos like that. So the next thing now, we're going to move on to the next award, and I'm going to move over to Matt, who some of you I'm sure will know.
Evening all. So Andrea very kindly asked me to present award number 5, which is the Early Years Wales Learner of the Year. So for this award recognises individuals who clearly demonstrate progression and excellence within the early years sector. These things can include things like apprenticeships, childcare qualifications, the Camau Welsh courses and other CPD areas. So on the short list, we have Gemma Owen from Cavan Kingsland on the Isle of Anglesey, Kaylee Edwards from Ffrindiau Bach in Rhondda Cynon Taf, and Ruth Sharp in Rivlan Playgroup in Denbighshire. So it gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner is Ruth Sharp from Rivlan Playgroup. Unfortunately, Ruth can't be with us this evening, so I'm going to cheekily accept the award on her behalf. Knowing Ruth, I know that she's continued to sort of learn her Welsh, and the reason that she won this award is she was doing her Welsh language training for extremely difficult circumstances when the vast majority of people would have just stopped and it would have been far down on the list of priorities. Her motivation certainly deserves to be officially recognised, and her story inspired us all on the Welsh team from Early Years Wales, and I'm sure she's an inspiration to everyone who knows her. So congratulations to Ruth, and I look forward to giving her the award in person when I finally get to meet her.
Lovely, thank you, Matt. And now we're going to move on to the next one, and Dave's going to go back on and take over for that one, please.
Thank you. Well, congratulations to all winners who've won since I last spoke. What fantastic stories. Lovely to hear about the work that's going on, and fantastic to see the setting on that little video. So, Early Years Wales Community Setting of the Year. So this is obviously for settings that are community-based and community-focused. Shortlisting nominees are St Alban Nursery Limited, Cardiff, and North Cornelly Playgroup in Bridgend. And this year's winners are North Cornelly Playgroup for Bridgend. So if you're on, congratulations, well done, North Cornelly. I'm not sure if anyone is on from North Cornelly, so I will tell you in the interim what they were recognised for. They were recognised for setting up a baby group during the pandemic, particularly identifying people in their community that were lonely or isolated. They created great links with the community, including local development trust, community police, senior citizen groups, community nursing teams, and they helped embed a sense of community for the children that they care for and creating those connections when they were really needed. So well done again to North Cornelly, to you and all of your colleagues. I don't know, again, just checking if there's anyone from North Cornelly on the call or who would like to say anything in receipt of the awards. If not, we'll just acknowledge that the award will be heading out to you in 2022.
She is there, but she can't get a mic on, I think she's saying.
Well, congratulations, Libby, and your colleagues. I mean, we'll give you a few minutes if you want to play around and see if you can get your microphone on, but it is fantastic to see both the work that you've done and to recognise the way that you've taken a community-focused approach to helping your families during these difficult times. We do know that the pandemic has unfortunately isolated certain people in our communities. So congratulations, Libby, and to your colleagues for the work that you've been recognised for in that sense. Andrea, it's back to you, I believe, next.
Okay, so the next award is for outdoor space, and there are 2 awards in this category. This is a new category for us, but we felt very strongly this year that you've all been asked to do as much as you possibly can outside, and it's really helped you to enhance your outdoor spaces, and they've become such an important space for your children and families. We thought we'd like to celebrate what you've been able to do with them. So the 2 categories are small but mighty and big and bold. And shortlisted for these categories are Maithrin Cwnion Bach Nursery, Ysgol Llandrillo and Ross Daycare, West End Playgroup and Little Friends. And the winner of the small but mighty category is West End Playgroup. So well done to you. I don't know if anyone's here from that group tonight.
Yeah, just put it on. Hello, yes, we're here.
Brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. Can't believe it. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And we can say we'd like to really thank the Health and Sustainability and the Vale of Glamorgan for the tremendous support they've given in helping us achieve this. So thanks very much. Over the moon. Brilliant.
You're welcome. Things that really the judges looked at was the way you changed a very challenging area into a very stimulating and beautiful outdoor space. And you can see from the pictures there, I think the pictures speak for themselves into what you've turned that space into. And I think the judges were all very impressed by the ethos that you had behind as well. So congratulations and well done for that. Okay, and the next category was the big and bold. And I'm pleased to announce the winner for that one is Maithrin Cwnion Bach Nursery in Carmarthenshire. Congratulations. Is there anybody here from them tonight?
Yes, thank you very much. Over the moon to be, well, to win this awards. Our ethos at Cwnion Bach is to go out every day, whatever the weather. And I really appreciate the help we've been given from Carmarthenshire County Council to develop our outdoor area and to create the tree nest in the woodland, and also to our lovely team who go out in all weathers, as I say, and they're as enthusiastic as I am to promote the natural environment. And yeah, so I'm really, really happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, you're welcome. And the judges picked out the chicken coop and your animals. You can see the picture there of the children with animals, and that was something special, we thought. And your outdoor area that you can see in that picture as well there. And again, the ethos that you showed behind it all. We were all quite jealous. We all really would love to come and visit you, and we will, to bring you your trophy. So I'm hoping that maybe I can come over there and do that one, because I'm not too far away from you. So congratulations again. Well done. Okay, I'm going to move back on to Dave now.
Whilst I introduce the next set of awards, which are the special recognition, Libby, I did notice your little message. If you do manage to get your microphone working, please feel free to interrupt us at any time, because we would love to hear from you. But we accept that technology doesn't always play friendly with us. So, you know, don't worry if you can't. But again, congratulations to you and your team. So to date, all the awards that we've done have been nominated by the Set-ins. They've gone through that judging process with our awards panel, and the shortlisting and judging has been really robust, really difficult, but ends up recognising just one. What we've done in Early Years Wales as well is recognise that some people don't always nominate themselves for awards, or indeed, some people might nominate themselves, but there can only be one winner. However, some people have responded really positively to challenges that they've been dealing with, or go to exceptional lengths on behalf of the children and families that they're working on behalf of. We know that everybody in this sector is child-centred and child-focused, but we have seen over the last 2 years, well, in fact, since I've been with Early Years Wales, is that we've had more than our fair share of challenges to face. So, whilst commending everyone for their incredible efforts, the staff team would like to just acknowledge a few today. We won't be doing it in quite as much detail as the others, because there's just no time to do it for everybody in the way that we'd like to. But we would like you to look out for your upcoming editions of Small Talk and our social media pages, where we will share and recognise each of these people or settings in more detail and with a little bit of a backstory to them. So at that point, I'm going to hand over to Maggie Kelly, because the first set of awards are linked to our Quality for All and quality awareness work that Maggie oversees on behalf of Early Years Wales.
Good evening, everybody. I must say, when we were offered the opportunity to commend people for special recognition awards, Claire Thomas, our QFA coordinator, and myself immediately thought of a piece of work that we've carried out really since the COVID pandemic hit. Obviously, we had to pause our usual QFA assessments, and then we thought, you, the providers, are still doing fantastic work out there. You still need to be recognised. You need that pat on the back. You've had to cope with terribly challenging situations. So we put our minds to work, and we came up with a quality awareness toolkit that was based very much on the kind of guidance that you had to follow, to do with hygiene and cleaning and different policies, etc. We couldn't have put this toolkit together without the help of our QFA assessors. We are very fortunate at Early Years Wales that we have a really talented band of independent assessors who we call upon to assess QFA. And in this case, they actually helped us to formulate this quality awareness toolkit. Sometimes, you know, maybe we had ideas that weren't quite right, and together we came up with this toolkit that has actually given us feedback that is way above and beyond what we ever expected. The feedback that we have received from you, the providers who have completed the toolkit, tells us a really powerful story of how much you have appreciated the chance to talk through what you've had to do to cope with all the challenges thrown up by COVID, that you have had the opportunity to speak to wonderful QFA assessors, have a professional discussion where you were speaking to people who actually knew what it was that you were going through. So this leads me on in a long-winded way. On behalf of myself and Claire, we would like to commend 3 of our assessors in particular, Ryan Williams, Pam Curtis and Sarah Williams, who have, between you have carried out over 100 toolkit assessments. The feedback, like I say, has been absolutely fantastic. We've had just typical comments would be about how friendly and knowledgeable you were, how supportive the whole process has been, about the understanding of the challenges faced. I think that our assessors actually made the process enjoyable, which, hey, if you haven't done the Quality Awareness Toolkit, here's your opportunity, contact me after. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that, was I? So yeah, really fantastic. We are so pleased to commend Ryan, Pam and Sarah. I think Ryan sent his apologies today, but Pam and Sarah, I think I've seen both of you in the audience.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Hiya, Pam.
Hiya, Sarah.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes, and you, congratulations.
It's been really great, hasn't it? Just, I suppose, just hearing everybody's stories and being able to praise people for, because times have been difficult, you know, it's been tough. And it was just nice to recognise that everything they're doing is, you know, they do things that they're doing really well. And we had good feedback on that they felt supported, which was lovely to hear as well. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's just to be able to work with Early Years Wales has been fantastic. It's so supportive of every setting, and like Sarah said, to be able to go out and see the fantastic work that everybody's doing, it's just been an absolute privilege.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Okay, and huge thank you to all 3 of you, from myself and Claire. She's not here, but she really sends her heartfelt congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you, Maggie.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to the 3 of you. We're going to hand back over to Dave now for the next one.
Okay, thank you. So checking I'm in the right place, Andrea, before I plough into something I shouldn't be. Are we on volunteer? Okay. So looking at volunteer, and the person that I'm going to introduce in a few moments has set up new playgroup opportunities for people in her community, worked exceptionally hard to get a playgroup up off the ground from scratch, working voluntarily to get everything in place and to provide a service and a setting that has high standard of care for the community. So Emma Anchors, who has set up Pennaforth and Vernon Groyw Playgroup. And if Emma's on the call, would you like to say anything? If not, congratulations, Emma.
Let's look at the view. Oh, there's the river. I've always wanted to go there. Yeah, look, some kids are swimming.
I was paused there because I wasn't sure whether that was Emma or not, but anyway, it was an entertaining interlude for us all, and thank you. Well, anyway, congratulations, Emma, and obviously congratulations again to the work that you've done on behalf of your community for those playgroups. So well done, Emma. I'm going to hand over now again to Moya from North Wales for the next award on the list. So over to you, Moya.
It's going to be me, Dave, I'm afraid. Sorry, everyone. It's me again. Okay, so the next person that we wanted to recognise today was a childminder in Newport. An extraordinary story that came to our attention when we had our small grants last year, and everyone was really impressed by her ethos and the way she had really strived to support a family to raise enough money to buy a heart defibrillator, and came to us for some extra support to get the case to put it in. So this special recognition is going to go to Alison Burt-Ryan in Newport. You will hear more about her story. There is an incredible story behind the fundraising that she has done for this family, and we really wanted to recognise it. But I believe there is going to be the backstory available to you soon in Small Talk, and I think it's a story to really look out for. I don't know if Alison's here this evening. No, I don't think so. But look out for that story. It is truly incredible, and she worked tirelessly to raise the money for the defibrillator so she could support the child within her setting. So congratulations to Alison. We will be out to see you soon with your award. So thank you very much. Okay, we're going on to the, actually, we've gone through quite quickly, going to the last one now. And we're going to look at the Welsh Active Early Years project that we've been running. And I'm going to hand over to Julie Powell, who's our operations manager for that project. And we'd like to highlight someone very special within that. So I'll hand over to Julie Powell now, if I can see her.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you.
Thank you.
This award goes to Kate. Kate works tirelessly to ensure the families in the community have had access to parent-toddler sessions. And when we initially approached her about the Active Together programme, she was really keen to offer this as a suite of other things that she kind of works around in the community. So following on from COVID, we worked with Kate to offer the sessions outdoors. And we did that through the September-October term, and it worked really well. She then worked with us to communicate with the parents, giving them all the messages and the confidence to return to the groups. Kate and her team have also, our volunteers have also attended all the training to do with the Active Baby, so that they're actually contributing all the messages to the ongoing parent-toddler group they're working with. And more recently, they're working with us delivering the Active Baby at home. So they're reaching the really youngest children within the community. And again, they're following on, and they're going to make sure all this is embedded, and this is all done just with the energy that she has with everything that she does within the community. So we just wanted to recognise this with Kate. She's also really great at filming the children and taking photographs with the adults, and then she then shares this with the families so that they can have a look at all the things they've done, and the children absolutely love sharing this and revisiting all the activities they've done. And so I think we're going to finish tonight with recognition for Kate. Unfortunately, she can't be here tonight, but I look forward to giving her an award in the new year. But we're going to see one clip of some of the activities that we've done during the course that we've worked with them.
Well, just to bring the evening to a bit of a conclusion and acknowledging that, yes, these evenings run much quicker online than they would do if we were all celebrating and handing the awards over with people walking up and saying what they'd like to say. But to all our award winners, a huge congratulations to you all from all of us in Early Years Wales. And to all nominated, shortlisted categories, again, huge congratulations. You know, I came into role in March 2020, and my aspiration wasn't to be a chief executive that sat in an office and was detached from what goes on in the real world, which is where you do your work out in the settings with the young people. What's happened is I've actually been a CEO that spent his time either in an office or in my kitchen, like I am tonight, doing the job that I do. But I must say, where I have had the opportunity to come out to settings, what's always heartwarming is to see both the passion and enthusiasm that the staff in the sector have for the work that they do, and also just the very, very special experiences that the young children in those settings have with you. So really do value the work that you do. We do. And one of the things that was most appealing about coming into this role for me was the fact that just from a values position, the work that children have, the experiences that children have is so important. Over the last year, I've tried to write to you at least on a monthly basis, and I'll carry that on. And, you know, there are a couple of things that we do that maybe go unnoticed sometimes, but on your behalf, we do have those communications and conversations with Welsh Government, and we advocate for you, our members, every time we have those opportunities. You'll have recently received from me a little survey on pay, recruitment and retention. The backdrop to that survey is really so that I can go back to Welsh Government and advocate for you as a group of professionals working in the sector for children. Advocate for you that Welsh Government fund you as well as they can, and in support, in practice, what they say in principle, which is that the childcare sector really matters to them. We're really excited as well in Early Years Wales that next year we will be able to, and I can see Moya on my screen, but Moya will be leading on this, but offer again another small grant scheme, a very simple application process, but do look out for that when that comes out in 2022. We're in a position of being able to do this because we've done some work internally, but those grants we know were really appreciated when we ran them last time, and we look forward to offering you the opportunity to do that. I know that we've just heard from Julie Powell and the wonderful work she does in HAF. Also, our foundation phase colleagues are on the call tonight. Matt, who announced an award earlier, who works tirelessly with Welsh and promoting the Welsh language. Look out for lots more training. Our training calendar and our events page looks quite blank at the moment. It won't be for long because we will upload again more opportunities. We do really value all the work that we can do for you, and we do value you as our members, and thank you again for sharing your time with us. Before I say goodnight to you all, what I'd like to do at this stage is to thank, on behalf of us all here, Andrea Wright, who led the awards evening and the processes that leads up to that. So Andrea, thank you very much for doing that once again. And I'm going to leave you with a parting thought that at some point, when the world allows us to, and there's a clear pathway forwards, we will put on an event where you can come, we can sit and celebrate some successes, and we can just really celebrate the fact that across the whole of Wales, you in your settings are doing some fantastic work, and we can share some of those stories. We can share the opportunity to do that in a more humanistic way with maybe a glass of something and a nice way to chat as well. I promise you at some point Early Years Wales will put on an event that has drinks and has nibbles and has social aspect. But in the meantime, all I can do from my kitchen in Cwmbran is to wish you all, when it comes, a very happy Christmas break, to thank you for being members, to thank you for the work that you do and for the work that you share with us, because typically my day can be going from strategic meeting to strategic meeting. But when I sit back and get my copy of Small Talk and see the case studies and the project work that goes on around Wales and the work that goes on in your settings, that's what really matters and that's what drives us. So from me to you, Nadolig Llawen when it comes, happy Christmas, have an enjoyable Christmas break. Thank you once again for being our members, and also thank you for the fantastic work that you do on behalf of the children and communities that you share that work in. Well done to you all. Huge congratulations. do enjoy your drink if you've won your award. Do enjoy your drink if you haven't. And we'll see you all very soon. But thank you very much.
Thank you.